Well, hello everybody, Bill Shaka here. Welcome to yet another edition of the 5-Minute Motivator. Welcome to my home in beautiful Tamarindo, Costa Rica, where we are enjoying sun shining and birds singing and just a wonderful day to be alive. What I would like to talk about today, in today's edition of the 5-Minute Motivator, is something that I like to call the illusion of failure. The illusion of failure. When we talk about weakness, which is basically another version of failure, we talk about the fact that you should not eradicate weakness. What you should do is leave it behind. And it's the same way with failure. What we should do is leave failure behind. Now, let's think about that for a second. How do we leave failure behind? By not giving it mental recognition and by continuing positive actions until we succeed. In other words, it's in the not giving up. Now, when you think about it, leaving failure behind, success is not so much in accomplishing what we want, but it's in the trying. It's in the moving forward until we get what we want. But the success component occurs at the beginning of the process. Now, I have a pretty simple model here for you. It's called PERT-R, P-E-R-T-R. And if you really are interested in devolving failure and understanding the illusion of failure, think of these 5 steps in the PERT-R system. First, plan. The more that you plan, the less likely failure will occur. Let me say it positively. The more you plan, the more likely you are to be successful. So there's the P in the PERT-R system. Execute is the E. In other words, now that you've put your plan into place, or now that you have your plan, do something with it. Take action. Execute. P-E-R, results. What results do you have? Notice your results. Regardless of whether you're happy with the results or not, be somewhat clinically detached to them. Be curious. Look at those results and think about whether or not you want those results in the future or not. If you do, continue your actions. If you don't, change them. The T is the thought process, which I just alluded to. So right now in PERT-R, we have PERT developed so far, which is plan, execute, result, and think. What's the last R? Refine your plan. Are you happy with what you got? If you're not, change it. If you are, continue to do those things. You know, the old story about Thomas Edison spending time failing 10,000 times to create a light bulb. Yet he continued with absolute persistence and perseverance. And when asked about it, he said, I invented 10,000 ways not to create a light bulb. So the end result, ladies and gentlemen, is that really is the mental attitude necessary. Edison, on a consistent basis, planned, executed, found his results, thought them through, and then found ways to simply refine his plan. Okay, that's a simple method for the eradication of failure. Here's something else that you can do. Become disinterested in it. This is an old meditation technique. When we're meditating and we have a thought and we want to lose that thought, instead of forcing ourselves, saying, oh, I can't think about that, I can't think about that, we simply become disinterested in the thought. We could do that with failure too. Become disinterested in failure. Become more interested in success. And by doing that, failure begins to fade. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this was a rather contemplative issue of the 5-Minute Motivator. I hope you enjoyed it. Keep in mind that the more that you have the ability to like and share and comment on this video, the more exposure it's going to get. So I would appreciate that. We are at the 5-minute mark right now. I thank you for your time and attention, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode of the 5-Minute Motivator. This is Bill Shaka saying bye-bye.